See those up there? We're gonna go up into the attic and I'm gonna show you around. Built in 1852. Let's go. All right, to access the roof, we have to come through this little chute here. Kind of intimidating ladder you have to get up on. And there's this lip here too, so you gotta be very careful not to fall off the edge here. But here we go. Here's an exclusive look into the historic attic of Bath Savings Bank. The building was built in 1852. This is pretty much one of the last kind of like unpolished, undeveloped, kind of the original interior that you can still see. I'll kind of take you around and we'll enjoy some of these window views too. But look at all the original woodwork. Look at those beams. Pretty exciting. So let's show you the first view. And I'm up here because I have to do a fire safety check, so I'm not just wasting company time. Oh, that's a gorgeous view right there if I've ever seen one. Not too bad. Let's admire this for a moment. There we go. There's my old job. Pretty exclusive opportunity to be able to come up here and do this. This is really the first building you see too when you're on the bridge coming out of Wiscasset, Woolwich, and then into Bath. Epic views. All right, we're gonna make our way through the maze of pipes and ducts. You can still see some of the original brickwork too. Very awesome. Looking down onto Main Street here. I'm zooming on this group of people talking. I wonder how long it would take anybody to recognize me looking out of the window. If I were to stand here all day, like look down and then wave at people, I wonder if people would catch on eventually. Might be a little freaked out too when they look up and they see a face in the old attic of the historic building. This is amazing, these views. Okay. During the holidays, if you look up into the attic here, you can see the little candles that we put in every window here. Another street view there. All the shops. The main drag. I'll zoom out the church. I think that's I want to say Winter Street Church. Okay. You can see kind of how the setup is back here. And look at this. You got some old graffiti here from the, I guess it would be the carpenters. There's a lot of it here too. I could probably spend all day trying to figure out what all of this, it's all engraved on here. The Grateful Dead. They were here? No way. Rick Dube, 1995. Yeah, there's a couple old dates on here, but this one here really stood out to me. I'm pretty sure that's the real thing. J. Coleridge, Widows, 1958. I'm gonna have to get a photo of that. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's check out the view from this side here. Facing Cafe Creme. And there's the City Hall building. There's the bridge leading from Woolwich and Wiscasset into Bath, vice versa. Yeah, zoom in on that truck. These views are just so breathtaking, very epic. All right, zoom back out here. Yeah, what an exclusive opportunity. There we go. So you can see kind of where there's some TLC that needs some work here, and there's a guy that's going to be coming through in the next few months to kind of do an assessment on the damage here and try to fix some of this up, clean it up, restore it. So we'll have to get an estimate and see what kind of numbers we're playing with here. It's going to be a lot of work. Yeah, just one big space really, but check out this chimney here. It kind of looks like it's leaning a little bit, and that could just be the way it was built. Here, I'll just take you over here for a second. Look up, kind of see where it's leaning a little bit inward, but that could just be the design. This here is a staircase that leads up to a hatch that goes up to the very top of the building. We're not gonna do that. Just being up here is good enough as it is. I don't need to go onto the roof. And this is pretty much the highest point in the entire building. There's the hatch right there. There, now you've seen it all. Or at least I have. All right, I gotta wrap some things up before I head out, but I hope you guys enjoy these exclusive views from the Bath Savings Building, the old historic Bath Savings Bank building in the attic. See y'all later.